So, if you're a sysadmin looking to transition into cybersecurity, this video is for you. So, who am I? Why should you listen to me? I have 250 penetration tests. I'm a hacker. I'm a penetration tester. I hack companies for a living. Obviously, this is all legal. I have over 10 years in cybersecurity. I try to teach what I learn in the field so that people can secure themselves and companies they work for. And my areas of focus into the technical field is perimeter reconnaissance, so external and internal, and Active Directory. So I hacked a lot of the systems that you're trying to secure against me. So I'm trying to help you see the pitfalls that I see in the real world. Why sysadmin are useful in cybersecurity? They are really foundational, meaning that they understand the infrastructure, they configure it, so they know in the real world how it's configured. The reason I'm saying this is because I see a lot of recommendations that are not really applicable in the real world. They can implement and handle the access. Management think they have a strong two-way faith everywhere, so that they have a second factor everywhere. But if there's a Samba protocol, the Samba protocol in Active Directory, it doesn't support 2FA, and there's a bunch of other stuff like that. So sysadmins know, at least they may have a way to bypass it. So if you know how systems are configured, you can help the cybersecurity people know how to really improve it, and without it to be a detriment to your day-to-day basis. So I pretty much see, in my opinion, two main paths in cybersecurity from a sysadmin. Either you get into the field of cybersecurity by applying and getting a job, like a security analyst, incident response, vulnerability management, like anything related to cybersecurity. But your skill set in sysadmin will help you make better decisions in cybersecurity. Think like an incident responder that needs to understand what happened on the Linux server, but it doesn't understand how Linux works. It's going to be impossible. So cybersecurity is almost always like a top layer, sadly, on technical stuff. So you need to understand the basic and the foundation, like networking, how IP works, how it's configured internally, so you can make better cybersecurity decisions. So the path 2 is honestly continue being a sysadmin, but with security in mind. Meaning, like if you configure a UPS or you configure a network device and it has a default password, you know how to change it. You can monitor for it. A good example of this is like if you do a factory reset, it can revert back to a default password. If you do an update, like things of that nature, but you also know how it's configured. Like, do people have a local admin account? Basically, is there a backdoor in the system? You can also see what exposed ports you could block, meaning like if there's an RDP open, either from the internet or internally, there's a way to do lateral movement because you know how to administrate that server. So you can maybe have a VLAN for the sysadmin so that not everyone is able to attack it. Because pen testers are not magicians. Like if there is no open port on the machine, we cannot really attack it, or at least not in the traditional way. Access control, like if everyone is admin, it's a recipe for failure. You can leverage that, you can see how it's configured, and firewall misconfiguration. If there's a network segmentation in place, it's really hard for me to do my job, which is a good thing for you. A good thing that I believe that you can do is practice, meaning if you build a home lab, and that's good advice for either cybersecurity people as well, by understanding how things are configured, you better know how to either give proper recommendation, cybersecurity recommendation to secure the system. So I'm using Proxmox, but I've built like an Active Directory. You can try Docker, you can try a bunch of different stuff, but you can build in your home lab what you're trying to secure. And if you understand better how you can configure it, you can pretty much see where the pitfalls can be. So that's a really good thing. You can also try to join, try HackMe and HackTheBox. These are online platforms that offer cybersecurity training. They will host a virtual machine that you are legally allowed to hack, so you can learn. You can learn by practicing it. You can also join cybersecurity event. Like I'm thinking, honestly, the human side is almost always underrated, but I've learned a lot from other people. So I'm in Canada, so the security conference will come from Canada, but Hackfest and NordSec, it's a good way to get into people that are interested in cybersecurity as a whole, but you'll see people with a lot of different skill set, and it will help you get more insights from the real world as well. You can also join Hack the Box again. They have a community, they have meetings, they have stuff like that. So you can try to either get a crowd to participate into a workshop or a machine from Hack the Box. Another thing that you can join is my school's community for cybersecurity people. I'm trying to get closer to teach knowledge, like to teach cybersecurity to people, because I really do think that you can solve the root cause of problem by teaching it. Like, honestly, I'm tired of hacking passwords, weak passwords. It's been over 10 years and I'm still gaining access to a bunch of organizations just via weak passwords. So that's one thing that I'm trying to teach. But I'm trying to improve the field in sysadmin for cybersecurity. Meaning, I really do believe that it's not well addressed. And you're the one who configured the system. So it's really important that you have the appropriate help and knowledge so you can configure the stuff properly. Of course, I'm biased because that's something that I really like as a sysadmin before, and I love hacking Active Directory. But the goal is really to know how I can be useful to you guys by teaching knowledge, like if it's doing a workshop, if it's doing like a Q&A for password management, I don't know how, I just need to know what the problems or the issue you guys have regarding cybersecurity, and hopefully I can help you with my experience. So the free school community is a way to do that. You can ask questions, we can learn together, I'll see pretty much the commonalities with the issues on people. So either I can create content online or create workshop or practical content to try to address it. But I'm someone who learns more into when I have hands on the keyboard. So I try to replicate the issues that I see in the real world so that people can learn from it. But yeah, so you can join the school community. Let me know in the comments. Let me know everywhere how I can be useful to you guys and regarding learning cybersecurity. Hopefully that is helpful. So pretty much the reason I'm starting a community is to just be stronger together. If I can see what people need, I can provide more value. Obviously I don't know everything, but I've learned over the years that my experience can be helpful to people. And I love to learn from other people as well. So let's get better together. So thank you. When I have hands on the keyboard, so I try to replicate the issues that I see in the real world so that people can learn from it. But yeah, so you can join the school community. Let me know in the comments. Let me know everywhere how I can be useful to you guys and regarding learning cybersecurity. Hopefully that is helpful. So pretty much the reason I'm starting a community is to just be stronger together. If I can see what people need, I can provide more value. Obviously I don't know everything, but I've learned over the years that my experience can be helpful to people. And I love to learn from other people as well. So let's get better together. So thank you.